Hello my beautiful friend and welcome back to another daily video. Today I have two topics for you. The first one is again about Microsoft and the former potential CEO of Xbox, and the other one is Bungie's upcoming game Marathon, or Concord 3. Let's dive in. I wanted to talk about this article by The Verge, but as you can see, I got blocked. Basically because I don't want to pay you, The Verge. But luckily, I found this on X by Charlie Intel, whoever this individual might be, I don't know. But new reporting on Xbox leadership changes, as they tried to blame Sarah Bond as, or rather paint her as a scapegoat, which I don't like because it wasn't all her fault. The downfall of Xbox began way earlier than that, and that was under the leadership of Phil Spencer. So, Xbox Anywhere was Sarah Bonds' plan. Was it though? I mean, it might have been, but at this point, I don't trust anything that comes from Microsoft and Xbox, whatever they're saying. And this is an Xbox ad, was her idea and offended many internally. This, I do believe, offended many internally because if you're trying to paint everything as an Xbox, this is an Xbox, this is an Xbox, this is an Xbox, and this is an Xbox, it's not a good picture. Absolutely not. You want to sell your console, which is already not selling well and is already not loved by the community. And it's too expensive. It's way too freaking expensive. Holy damn. And also the ads with this is an Xbox, with Xbox Anywhere and Game Pass, and all in all, we know that Game Pass is not profitable. We just know they try to paint it as profitable now and again. It's not. It doesn't have enough subscribers. And at this point, not at this point, I always say don't subscribe to Game Pass, don't subscribe to Nvidia Now or whatever the name of that one is, because you don't need it. Just go and buy indie games, they're way better. And also writing on the wall for Sarah and Phil to leave, I do believe that one, because they tried to push Phil out for a while now, and people internally relieved that Sarah Bond is gone. That one I do believe. But now they're probably on the edge and say, oh no, Asha Sharma is here. You know, the core AI person, who I also don't believe that she touched games before because her account seems very fake. We talked about that one yesterday. She's a board member on with two other companies, one of which is a hardware store, I forgot which one, and the other one is a website for coupons. So if you go on the website and say, I need a coupon for DoorDash, yeah, that basically that. And when does she find the time? When? I don't believe that. I don't believe that one bit. But yeah. Xbox and Microsoft. Oh yeah, and also it's not nepotism. It's not that Asha Sharma is now the CEO of Xbox. Guys, believe us. It's not nepotism. It's not a DEI hire. Of course, of course. Also, wait, what's this? Oh yeah, it's just the Xbox picture. Okay, let's move on. Oh, I'm sorry. I already marked something there. This article by Insider Gaming, written by Charlie Champion. Great name, by the way. Also, CC, crowd control. Let's just wait and see for whomever this might be. Is it for the gamers or against the gamers? This article you will find in the description box down below. Bungie outlines plans to counter cheaters in Marathon because they were so successful in Destiny. Bungie has detailed its plans to combat cheating in its upcoming extraction shooter Marathon, outlining a firm strategy designed to safeguard competitive integrity ahead of the game's March 5th release. You know, in 2 weeks. Is it 2 weeks? It's next week. Next week, Thursday. Holy crap. The Marathon team confirmed that the title will rely on dedicated server-side systems and integrated anti-cheat tools to detect and prevent illicit behavior. And if those safeguards fail, the studio says offenders can expect swift and serious consequences rather than lenience. So, yeah, you will see that this contradicts it later on. This is one of the few circumstances where I read an article before I pressed record. Was that the right word? Doesn't matter. Cheaters will be given no second chances. Bungie's stance appears uncompromising. Players caught cheating will face decisive enforcement with little opportunity for repeat offenses. They will be banned immediately. This contrasts with the more forgiving approach seen in rival extraction shooter Ark Raiders, whose developer Embark Studios has historically leaned toward lighter penalties. You have a 3-strike system there. Bungie's stricter policy is intended to reassure players that losses during raids should come from legitimate gameplay, not unfair exploits. Nice words, absolutely. I do like these words. However, I do not believe these words, because in the last 10 to 15 years, Bungie has proved that they are not capable of doing this. In Destiny 1 and 2, yes, there are probably 2 different teams working there, but you don't know how the resources, and I mean with that, the developers, have been allocated, because it's Bungie. It's just as simple as that. And the cybersecurity people probably also worked on Marathon here. So again, my trust is not that high. Still, the studio's primary goal is prevention rather than punishment. And this is the part that is kind of contradictory to me, because you can try to prevent it, which is not going to happen. Again, we have 10 to 15 years of precedence that they were not able to do it. Yes, server side is really nice thing, but the kernel level anti-cheat is also proven to be hackable. And it's punishment first, because people will cheat in Marathon. Absolutely. And you will... and Bungie will have a hard time to find it. But I might be absolutely wrong here. They might have gathered people, they might have hired new people that are capable of doing this. I don't know. We will have to wait and see. My hopes are not high. I'm skeptical here. Structural design choices aim to reduce cheating opportunities altogether, because Marathon uses authoritative servers that control player movement, actions, and loot. It should be significantly more resistant to common client-side hacks. Resistant is not immune. Additional protections include a fog of war system that limits how much information each player's client can access at any given time. That will not help. By restricting what data is visible locally, Bungie hopes to curb tools such as wall hacks or loot tracking cheats before they can function effectively. Okay, let's finish this because we're already at the end. Bungie also addressed technical disruptions, noting that players disconnected mid-run will be able to rejoin matches, which I do like. If server-side issues prevent that, the studio says it will attempt to restore lost gear to affected players. That I will also like, but it will attempt. I'm not a betting person, but I bet that the attempts will be successful for 15% of people, maybe. This is a high guess. I might be wrong here again. Absolutely. But I've been burned by Bungie's Destiny 1 and 2 for many years. And on many occasions. I think I deserved my spot to be absolutely skeptical about their ability, about their Well, let's just move on. I'm tired, boss. I'm tired. So the thing here is, um, yeah, let's just. Oh, this is a little bit too far. I'm sorry. I have to put this one back. You saw a little spoiler there. Oh no! Oh no! So we're investing in networking and security for Marathon, dedicated servers, server-side authority over key actions to reduce exploits, fog of war to limit wall hacks, and loot revealers. Okay. The problem there is the fog of war to limit wall hacks and loot revealers. The information is still there. The people are... This is me as someone who doesn't know how the systems work. Also, my headset turned off for whatever reason. It just said power off. I don't know how to code. Absolutely not. I'm not using cheats or whatsoever. However, I think this is, for experienced people, rather easy to find a workaround, because they will find a way to basically teleport a character before you enter the system and check every chest, every loot point or whatsoever. And they will probably find a way that it's not the player character's ID that does it. It might be one of the NPCs in the world, that they will just pick an NPC, scan the area around it, and so on. They will find a way. Absolutely, absolutely. They will find a way. So, the thing here is also, we already talked about how the marketing shifted to this dark, gritty, horror-style-esque world. But whenever I watch gameplay trailers or gameplay videos, it's not looking like that. It just looks like, you know, Destiny with a Marathon skin, which is not even their own skin. And over the last couple of days, I figured something out. That the art style is great, but they don't know how to use it because it's not their own. Sadly, I can't do the soundtrack or whatever, but let me show you something. You can see here, first of all, this I do like, that you can basically use this Spider-Man silk thread thingy in mid-air and that it pulls you towards it. That one I do like. But just look at this fight, okay? Doesn't this look like Destiny PvP to you? Isn't that really strange? And also, in Arc Raiders, you at least know that, okay, it's loading and you get a perk to uncover things faster. And this is just random, whatever pops up. It's really weird to me. My autism doesn't like that. I want this to be ordered in the system from left to right, from top to bottom. You can also go backwards. I don't care. Also, proximity chat disabled. Wait. You can disable proximity chat? What? What? They saw. In the beginning, they did not want proximity chat in the game because they said, oh, but people are so toxic and blah, blah, blah. It will be a feel-bad moment for everyone involved, blah, blah, blah. And then they saw Arc Raiders and how people are really interacting with everyone and with each other, and was like, friendly, don't shoot. I mean, you saw me play Arc Raiders. I love extraction shooters. This is why I'm interested in this game. I'm just really skeptical about it. And again, I don't like that stuff just pops up here and there. So, okay, at a specific point, we know when it ends, but it also kind of feels weird. And this whole UI, is it just me? The colors are, don't get me wrong, I love bright colors. I talk about spot colors every time I talk about art and how important it is. I talk about color triangles, color theory. And this is just a mishmash of, okay, I mean, cool color, cool color, cool color. At least these are all just cool colors. But then we have here a little bit of red as a warm color. But it's not ordered, and I don't know. Something irks me really much. I have to think about this a little bit more. At least it's basically just cool colors everywhere. That's that's something. And does this gameplay look to you like it's slow, methodical, and again, it just pops up everywhere? It's not slow and methodical and horror like they try to paint it in the latest trailers. It's fast, it's dynamic, it's Destiny. And again, let's just. Where's my mouse? There it is. Also, the smiley thingy here looks. I mean, it looks cute. But Arc Raiders is more horror-esque because you're tense all the time. And this is really fast. It just feels weird. Just look at this combat. Okay, the TOK is fast. That's fine. I don't mind that. But this is not the slow, methodical thing they try to picture it as. And I'm really sorry that I can't do the sounds because I'm a little scared of copyrights and so on. Let's move a little bit further. And you can see there is a lot of parkouring, which I do like. I like to jump around on stuff and make it a little bit easier to go around the world, which makes sense in this world. Also, why is it not happy now anymore? Are the batteries running low? It's still sad. Okay. And doesn't this look like Destiny to you? Just with another skin? It does, doesn't it? Let's go a little bit further. Run complete. What is the end screen? Nothing is happening. There is also no sound for me. Oh, okay. And oh yeah, right. You can see the shift to more attractive characters. I wonder why. I absolutely do wonder why. Combatant eliminations, runner eliminations. Wait, how many runners are in a map? That would also be good to know. Inventory value. Okay, I do like that. And this, again, this feels somehow weird to me again. Noodle Assassin is a great name, by the way. I do like that. Now I kind of want to cook noodles. I don't know. This can't be just me, can it? It just looks really, really weird to me. So now before I go into the next thing, okay. Yeah, we have this. This individual, Gwen, whoever this individual might be. Oh, I see flags, gamer, video gal, couch co-op writer, narrator. Couch co-op writer, narrator? Okay. Uploaded Gwen. Okay, I don't care. Honestly, games like Marathon are important for the industry because they show how good art can keep chuds away. Is it the art that keeps us away? It's not the art. We need the bright colors to scare away this shtick. Oh, I'm sorry, does this slightly different thing literally revolt you? Yeah, that's the point, dude, go away. I don't think this individual understands why people are not willing to give Marathon a try, a chance, basically. Because it just doesn't look interesting. It's the gameplay. You know how these people love to talk about all the aesthetic things, but never about the gameplay? Because the gameplay doesn't look interesting to me. At first, I wanted to give it a try on Thursday, but then we saw that Bungie is not supporting Linux. And the two friends that I wanted to play this with both already are on Linux. So I'm not going to play this alone. We will find another game for Thursday and stream Resident Evil on Friday. So we need something really short for Thursday. But wow, the bright colors. Come on, the bright colors. Let me show you something here, which immediately caught my attention. Maybe you know this beautiful individual. It is Mick Gordon. You know Mick Gordon, the composer of the soundtracks of Doom and Doom Eternal. The one, the only, the legend, the myth. That was the wrong order, I don't care. Mick Gordon. Yeah, he makes new music for a game with people who left id Software, the Doom people, because they did want to make a good game and not the Dark Ages. Let's just look at this game. You see bright colors? Oh, there's someone at the door. So, okay, is it the bright colors that will keep me away from this game? No, absolutely not. This orange yellowy skin with the silver greenish casual German here again. Obwohl, yeah. The teeth are silver, but it's reflecting the surroundings. It's not the bright thing that keeps me away from this game. No, it rather pulls me into this world. Also, it's the gameplay. It looks really good. It just does. And also, the music is by Mick Gordon. And when we go a little bit further on here, or was it in the other video? I think it was in the other video that I'm going to show you really fast. Yeah, again, the dark muted colors everywhere, and then the bright saturated colors that are here and there. You can see that the people, the Empty Vessel people, this is the new company, by the way, that are making this game, DEFECT, they know art. They know how to put things here and there. I'm also going to share both videos with you in the description box down below. Just look at this. If you look at this interface, it just looks better immediately. And just look at whenever you're watching this and how the character gears up, it just looks so good. You know immediately where to walk. This reminds me a little bit of Doom 3. I don't know why, but the textures are great. And again, everything is dark and muted. And I'm not advocating for every game has to be dark and muted everywhere. But just looking at this screen, you immediately have the green shoulder stripes that pull your attention to it. The bald head. It's not that he's bald, but the color, the lighting. You immediately, your eyes are drawn to to the ammo counter on the weapon itself is not just a mishmash of colors. Again, these people understand art, and whenever I go anywhere, again, they use color to pull your eye to certain spots, and you just saw, you are immediately looking at the green because it's brighter. It's a little bit saturated, just a tiny smidge more than again the muted surroundings, but you can't tell me that your eye didn't immediately go to the green, because they want you to look there and not what's happening here down there. That the playable characters are walking there. Whenever we go here, you immediately, again, bright colors. It's not bright colors that keep us away. Bright colors keep us interested, but you have to know how to use them. Oh God, I can gush all about this trailer. Oh my God, I have to change my pants. And then again, let's just look at this fellow right here again. Bright colors everywhere again. Bright colors. But they know how to use it. So let's go a little further. And then you can see again the healing station. Bright green. Beautiful. And why bright green? Just look at this. Whenever it pops up, it's not just bright green. Oh, beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. They know color theory. You have this dark, cold purple here. And then you have this tiny smidge of yellow here. Oh, absolutely stunning. This is, by the way, how I painted my Necrons for 40k. The metallics were just bright green and the weapons were this purple, and the green had just a smidge of yellow in there. This is one of the reasons why I love this. But oh, they just know how and when to use it. And then again, we're going back to Marathon. This is bubblegum. I chewed this back when I was 14. And I can click anywhere. Yes, the art styles are different. Absolutely, absolutely. However, you can't argue that the artists at Bungie don't know how to use the original artist's work, and they just plaster it everywhere, on the guns, on the surrounding, on the equipment, on the UI. And just look at this. It looks sterile. That's the word. It looks sterile. This is it. Yes. It doesn't look like it's a living world. It looks like blocks just put in there. It looks like Legos. That's the thing. That's what's so disturbing about this. I mean, again, the hook is great. I do love that you can hook mid-air for movability. I do love mobile characters. That's also why I play Mizuki in Overwatch right now, because I love his mobility, even though it's just horizontal. But he's still very fast. I love his paper doll that he can throw on the floor and just swoosh around everywhere to make the plays. Yeah, this video is very long. I'm sorry. I have to cut it a little bit. So let's end it right here. Please leave your thoughts and questions in the comment section down below. I'm keen to know what you have to say. And while you're here, please remember to do all the things that make the dings. Why? Because that way we can build a bigger community and talk more video game news every day. And by that I of course mean like and subscribe, and if you want you can share this video with your friends, and please turn off YouTube's restricted mode. Otherwise, have a great day my friend, stay fantastic, stay hydrated, and I will see you later with Dino Crisis 1. We're going to finish the game. And tomorrow with the next video. Bye, bye, bye.